time, he said to me,
India would have a true and great friend in the White House.
"Ki baar Trump sarkar."
When the leader of the world's largest democracy meets a president who calls himself the ultimate deal maker, sparks are bound to fly. These two leaders, who have come with a fresh mandate in their own respective countries, are set to redefine India-U.S. relations. With global trade tensions simmering, security alliances evolving, and immigration debates heating up, this meeting promises to be a geopolitical spectacle. Fresh off a productive phone call, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Donald Trump have already set the stage for discussions that could shape the future of defense, trade, and energy cooperation between India and the United States of America. As the countdown begins, all eyes are on Washington. Will this be a meeting of minds or a clash of agendas? One thing's for sure, the stakes couldn't be higher. Hello and welcome. You're watching Statecraft with me, Geeta Mohan. India and the United States have enjoyed a steadily growing partnership in recent years, with a focus on trade, defense, immigration, and regional security as also all the areas of global importance. Trump's first term saw significant engagement with Prime Minister Modi, including joint rallies and high-profile bilateral discussions. Modi's upcoming visit reflects both nations' intent to deepen their collaboration further and address pressing global challenges together. In January 2025, President Trump and Prime Minister Modi engaged in a phone conversation that many analysts are calling a prelude to their February meeting. The phone call wasn't just a friendly exchange, it was a strategic dialogue aimed at setting the tone for deeper bilateral cooperation. Trade relations between India and the US have always been a balancing act. While bilateral trade surged to over $118 billion in 23-24, with India maintaining a $32 billion trade surplus, Trump's insistence on addressing trade imbalances remains a sticking point. During their recent phone call, Trump reiterated his Make in America mantra, urging India to procure more American-made security equipment. Modi, ever the pragmatist, might counter with proposals to incentivize American companies to invest in India's booming tech and manufacturing sectors. By leveraging India's growth market potential, Prime Minister Modi aims to strike a deal that balances US interests with India's aspirations. The meeting could also focus on easing tariff tensions and resolving long-standing disputes over market access. Modi may push for expanded opportunities for Indian exports while addressing American concerns about intellectual property rights and digital trade policies. Both leaders understand the stakes, fostering mutual economic growth without letting protectionist policies derail progress. The question remains whether this diplomatic engagement will yield tangible breakthroughs or deepen divides over tariffs and trade deficits.
We signed this deal on drones, armed drones. We could have actually kept that deal for Trump, for the new administration. We signed it a bit too early because that would have been one major item to showcase in the Trump-Modi meeting next month. But now we'll have to look at other possible deals with the US because Trump doesn't want Modi to come to Washington without offering anything to the US in terms of business. It's a potential friction point given the way the Trump administration has been deporting illegal migrants, handcuffing them, putting them on military planes and dispatching them to Central America and South America. We don't want to see a similar situation in relation to the illegal migrants from India because that will have an impact on public opinion in India. So this is going to be a sensitive issue for the Modi government, but we should be very clear on one thing, given the fact that that public opinion in the US is in favor of government action against illegal migrants, even though the US is very polarized like India, and half the Americans, half of American adults dislike Trump. But on the issue of illegal migration, there is overwhelming support for tough action against illegal aliens. And Trump knows that for every president, the post-inauguration honeymoon is quite short. So he wants to leave his signature in the next few weeks before other issues crop up and the honeymoon is over. He wants to show to the public that he has done what he had promised during the campaign.
Defense is emerging as the cornerstone of India-U.S. relations. Trump's push for India to enhance its procurement of American-made arms aligns with India's quest for cutting-edge defense capabilities. From fighter jets to missile systems, the meeting could see announcements of multi-billion-dollar defense deals. Beyond transactions, both leaders are likely to discuss joint military exercises and intelligence sharing frameworks, especially in light of China's assertive posturing in the Indo-Pacific. Immigration is a politically charged topic for Trump, and it's bound to surface in the February talks. Trump's remarks about India addressing illegal immigration hint at a focus on undocumented Indian immigrants in the United States of America, estimated at 18,000 in detention centers, but overall about 725,000. However, the conversation won't end there. Indian tech professionals make up a significant share of H-1B visa holders, and Modi is expected to advocate for smoother pathways for skilled workers. These workers play a crucial role in sectors like technology and healthcare, driving innovation and economic growth in the US. Modi may propose measures to streamline visa approvals and enhance mobility for Indian professionals while addressing Trump's concerns about illegal migration.
Yes, we had a discussion on a range of issues, and one of the issues which came up was actually mobility of people. As a government, we obviously are very much supportive of legal mobility because we do believe in a global workplace. We want Indian talent and Indian skills to have the maximum opportunity at a global level. At the same time, we are also very firmly opposed to illegal mobility and illegal migration. But we have been consistent, we have been very principled about it, and that remains our position, and I conveyed that very clearly to Secretary Rubio. At the same time, I also told him that, look, while we understand all of this, and I also accept that these are autonomous processes, it is in our mutual interest to facilitate legal and mutually beneficial mobility.
The timing of this meeting is crucial. Modi's visit coincides with significant shifts in global power dynamics, including China's continued push for regional dominance and the ongoing energy crisis exacerbated by conflicts in key oil-producing regions. Both leaders will likely seek to use this meeting to present a united front on key international issues. India, as the world's largest democracy, has positioned itself as a key player in global governance, and its relations with the US serve as a cornerstone of its foreign policy. For Trump, engaging with Modi offers an opportunity to bolster his administration's foreign policy credentials early in his second term while securing India's cooperation in addressing pressing global challenges. Domestically, both leaders face significant challenges that this meeting can help address. Modi will aim to showcase his government's ability to maintain strong international ties amid India's rapid economic growth and rising geopolitical profile. Trump, on the other hand, will likely use the visit to reaffirm his commitment to strengthening America's alliances in the Indo-Pacific region, signaling to voters and allies alike that his administration is focused on global stability and economic prosperity. Both nations also share an interest in combating terrorism and fostering global peace. Recent developments in Afghanistan and ongoing tensions in West Asia, what is also known as the Middle East, provide further impetus for enhanced cooperation on intelligence sharing, counter-terrorism strategies, and diplomatic initiatives. While the optics of the meeting are expected to be grand, the substance will be scrutinized. Can Modi and Trump bridge their differences on contentious issues like trade imbalances and immigration? Will they unveil groundbreaking initiatives, or will the meeting be another exercise in diplomatic rhetoric? Despite the optimism surrounding the February meeting, challenges remain. Trump's transactional approach to diplomacy could clash with Modi's long-term vision for strategic partnerships. Additionally, India's ties with Russia and its position within the BRICS bloc could become points of contention. Navigating these complexities without jeopardizing the overall relationship will require diplomatic finesse. As Modi and Trump prepare to meet, one thing is clear: the future of India-US relations hinges on their ability to find common ground on critical issues, from trade and defense to regional security and energy. Their discussions will shape not just bilateral trade, but also the broader geopolitical landscape. With the world watching, the February meeting promises to be a defining moment in the Modi-Trump narrative. In the grand chessboard of global diplomacy, the Modi-Trump meeting is a move with far-reaching implications. Will it strengthen India-US relations or expose the cracks in their relationship? Thank you for watching Statecraft.